Speaking of Eunice Yoon, let's turn to her in Beijing, who can help us understand some of the personalities behind this model, Eunice, and maybe shed some light on the theory that this is some kind of psychological operation.
Well, a lot of people here are feeling very good about this company now. The state media has been describing this as a major win for China, not only on a technological front, but also over Washington. The state media commentary has been very interesting, saying that China is a dark horse in AI. And Xinhua, the state news agency, has said that China AI now thwarts the U.S. technological curbs. Now, in terms of personality, a lot of the focus here has been on the founder of DeepSeek. His name is Liang Wenfeng, and he is a co-founder of a hedge fund called High Flyer. And a lot of the description has been about his rise from a small town, a rural city in the manufacturing belt of Guangdong, and then studying IT. His father was a primary education teacher, and then eventually rising to running this hedge fund and then backing this highly successful AI company. Among the Chinese entrepreneurs, he was among several Chinese entrepreneurs who met with the premier Li Qiang last week. One other interesting description of DeepSeek here is that it's being described as the PDD of AI. And of course, you guys are very familiar with Pinduoduo or PDD. And one of the ways in which PDD was able to really make a name for itself is that it was able to cut prices so much and really bring costs down among the retailers, such as Alibaba as well as JD. So people are really talking about here how this company, DeepSeek, has been able to do something similar for AI. Guys?
Yeah, I mean, Eunice, one of the big conversation points around here has been so much for the not sending the highest end chips to China. It hasn't mattered. They've been able to figure it out somehow. Is that part of the conversation as well that you're hearing?
Yeah, no, definitely. That's why I was, in the state media, a lot of it is we've been able to achieve something that wasn't really expected by thwarting the U.S. curbs. So you don't necessarily need, as much technology as maybe people had expected.
Well, Eunice, look, I want to believe that there is that the United States is still ahead, and I know that that's really one focus, not really our focus, but the Chinese pass us the Sputnik moment. But are we even sure? And do we know whether these people have 500,000 GPUs or 5,000 GPUs? Why should we trust the stories we're getting?
Well, that's a good question. I think a lot of people here are also wondering about kind of the details of this company because it's come onto the scene quite quickly. People are wondering where the money is from. There have been some questions about whether or not some of it was government. If you look at the research, it looks as though it's a very private company owned by the founder himself as well as two other friends. So there are a lot of different questions about exactly how this company has been able to do this. But, still, we're just going to have to wait and see.
Eunice, appreciate it. On another day, we might be talking about the manufacturing PMI there, which fell to a 5-month low. But this is the story of the day for sure. Eunice Yoon in Beijing.